Now we've moved into the kitchen and we've a brand new chef with us today. Yes, Tommy Butler from the Radisson Blu Royal Hotel in Dublin's Golden Lane is looking after lunch.
And Tommy is starting off with a grilled fish superfood salad. Tommy, you're very welcome to the kitchen.
Welcome, Tommy.
A grilled fish superfood salad.
Absolutely.
What are we doing?
So we're going to kick off, we're going to do a little bit of fish, right? We have a little bit of trout here. I've got a little bit of sea trout yesterday, came into me yesterday afternoon. So
Beautiful.
I've just prepped a little bit, cleaned it up, scaled it and all that, and just give it a little bit of a score just to make sure it cooks nice and quick. Obviously time is against us here. So what I'm going to do is I have a pan here.
Screaming hot.
Screaming hot pan, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of oil into the pan, just like this.
Okay.
Is that an olive oil or...?
It's, again, olive oil. It depends what people... Some people like olive oil. Some people say it gets too high a temperature, too high a burning point. It really depends what you like. I mean, rapeseed oil is absolutely fine.
People
really,
are scared
people are getting
of cooking
pickier and
fish.
pickier with oil now.
But
you know?
people are scared of cooking fish, Tommy.
They
aren't
are. People have a fear of pan frying fish. They're quite happy to throw steak in a pan or chicken, but when it's fish, it's a bit, you know, so...
Everyone's just petrified of overcooking it or undercooking it.
100%. So I think the key, I mean, what I have here is it's not really a non-stick pan. I had another pan, but it wasn't suitable. So it's even better, actually, because it works out quite well.
Okay.
So we have this pan here. So what I'm going to do is I have a little bit of parchment paper here. So I'm going to do is I have a little... So I'm going to put this in here just to create a little barrier between the pan and the actual thing. So that will conduct the actual heat through it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the fish just in like that, and you can hear the sizzle straight away, which is always a good thing.
Skin side down first.
Skin side down, yes. We want to create a little bit of a crispy skin. So we're going to have a little bit of sea salt here, just on top of it, just like that.
Lovely.
I'm just going to give it a little press down, because what happens is the fish curls up.
Yeah,
Obviously, if you put your toes on anything, you jump, so it's the same for fish. So we just press it down a little bit like that, just to kind of let it settle into the pan a wee bit. Yeah.
The parchment paper is a good idea,
Very
isn't
clever.
it?
It just creates barrier, because a lot of people have old pans at home and they don't. I need a fancy pan to cook fish. You really don't. You just have to have the pan at the right temperature.
See that change of colour straight away.
Yeah, you can see it changing colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there for a minute or two, and I'm going to work on our salad ingredients. So, superfood. So people think superfood, you know, they think, you know, blueberries, spinach, the Popeye thing, you know. So, so I mean, what I have here is I've got a little bit of quinoa, which is really trendy at the moment.
Yes.
So quinoa, South American, came in a couple of years ago and just exploded on the food scene, really. So what I've got here is I've pre-cooked some in advance. So this basically, what you would do with this is you would just take this just as it is, and you would just rinse it under cold water for maybe 30-40 seconds, and you would just then drain it off. Then you would pour it into your pot, and however much is there, you would add twice or 2.5 times the amount of water.
Is it like couscous?
Pretty much like couscous, yeah.
Same principle.
Couscous cooks a bit quicker.
Quicker, yeah.
But quinoa takes about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the variety.
Okay.
That's done and ready to go.
So this is the raw version, and what I've done is I've cooked this in advance. I've added a little bit of turmeric. Again, turmeric is very good for you as well. Turmeric and a little bit of lemon in here. Again, about 20 to 25 minutes. And you can see there, it's quite fluffy and it's lovely and just...
It swells up, doesn't it?
It swells up and it absorbs all that flavour.
Turmeric is one of those ones that we've had Heather Leeson actually talk about. People are taking turmeric tablets now. It's so good for you.
It's huge. It's so good for you. So full of antioxidants.
Right, so what else is going in here, Tom?
So what I'm going to stop you there now. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to speed this up. Just going to create a little oven. Okay. Just on that. So what will happen is it will conduct all of that through here.
Beautiful.
So what I'm going to do here is I have a little pot here. I'm just going to put a little bit of quinoa in here, just like this.
Can I have a little taste of that quinoa?
Of course you can, yeah. So what I'm going to do then is I have different products here. So again, we'll start here. I have some blueberries. Blueberries, great, full of antioxidants, lovely, great for the system. And again, fruit. Lovely, can't argue with a bit of fruit. Lovely pomegranate seeds here, just again lovely, just for that lovely crunch, that little bit of extra sweet bitterness.
Nice sharpness as well,
lovely sharpness to it, so and colour as well, if anything.
This is shocking healthy
colours. I know, it's very early for this healthiness.
Simon's not happy.
A few toasted pumpkin seeds here.
Nice.
Again, lovely, just for a bit of crunch.
Yeah.
Just add a little bit of texture to it.
And that's just toasted a couple of minutes in a dry pan.
Little toast, you could either do it in a pan, you could do it under the grill, whatever suits really.
Okay.
And I have some broccoli here, just literally just your standard broccoli, blanched in a little bit of boiling salted water, maybe 30-40 seconds. You don't want to overcook it. You want to keep all those lovely nutrients inside, lovely textures, a lovely little bite off it again. So I'm going to add a little bit of broccoli in there.
I think that's where we go wrong. Irish people in general, we overcook stuff, don't we?
Yeah, they overcomplicate things, 100%. We're just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper here now, of course.
This is going to quadruple my veg intake for the last 6 weeks.
It's a lot of colour.
Absolutely. So now I have a little bit, just a bit of washed baby spinach here. I'm just going to chiffonade this a little bit here. just like this. I'm just going to pop that in there, just a little bit like that. Just again, spinach, again, it's great. It's great for the immune system, you know, just so good, so healthy, and so tasty, full of flavour. And now, my own little chef's treat. We do a lot of house pickles in the Radisson, and what we do is we make a basic pickle. We'd use vinegar and sugar, and then we would flavour it with different juices or different spices or herbs. So this is a cucumber pickle. So I've just literally pickled some cucumbers in there now for about 2 weeks. So again, with the pickle, the longer, the better.
Okay, that's the chefy bit, isn't it?
This is the chefy bit, yeah. So we use a lot of these, and again, it just has that lovely, again, that acidic. Yep, no problem. And we have our, again, just a few onions here as well, a few baby pickled onions, pearl onions. Again, a little bit of turmeric in there. And last but not least, I have a little bit of olive oil here, just infused with a bit of lemon and some garlic.
Very good.
So just as a wee bit of dressing.
So you're not necessarily doing any dressing here?
No. Not so much, no. So I'm going to use some of the fish, which should be nearly ready by now.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So what we're going to do now is, you can see that there now. We don't need to be too worried. So we're just going to pop this over a little bit.
Beautiful.
Just here, just like that. So you see now we have that lovely crisp skin. Right. Give another 30, 40 seconds and we should be good to go.
We've got about 40 seconds
left.
No
problem. Excellent timing. So we're just going to give this a little toss.
Nice.
Just like that. This is our serving bowl.
Dish?
Yeah. Just like this.
Beautiful.
Nice little toss again. Little taste. Not salty enough. That's perfect.
Lovely.
So I'm going to pop this in here, just like this.
Colours, textures, flavours, everything you want.
Everything you would want in a salad. Again, you could have it for lunch. You could have it for dinner.
Yeah.
Again, so this should be nearly done. So again, a little bit of fish is going to go on top of this. Again, it's quite light. It's great if you're going to go out to the gym. It wouldn't be too heavy in your stomach. You wouldn't. Again, the weather's been so warm. You don't want anything.
Lovely, healthy lunch, isn't it?
Sitting there, really, you know.
All right, Tommy, let's have it.
There we go. There's our fish. I'm just going to pop this off the heat.
So it should be pink throughout.
Again, yeah, this is a lovely salmon trout. Again, you can afford to have that little bit less undercooked or slightly undercooked, that kind of medium texture, just like this.
Gorgeous.
And again, just a little bit of dressing on the top of that.
We're killed for time, Tommy. We're going to taste during the break. That looks sensational.
You're going to stay with us, Tommy?
Absolutely, I sure will.
So what do we have coming up?
Next, I'm going to do a little bit of nice simple lemon curd and strawberry dessert.
Oh, lovely. Really nice. OK, after the break, we'll be heading back to Birr, where Laura will be lending a hand to a science experiment. Stay with us.